Kidderminster, a club you know very well.
Yeah, obviously had some fond memories there. Obviously close to winning the league on the odd occasion. Yeah, fond memories, but looking forward to going there and taking 3 points.
What kind of reception are you expecting from the fans there? You were a bit of a favourite there in your time.
Yeah, hopefully a good one. Hopefully they've seen all the hard work and effort I put into playing for Kidderminster. So hopefully a good reception. Let's hope it's a good reception at the end of the game. But the main role is on Boxing Day is take 3 points to Cheltenham. That's what we'll be looking to do.
There seems to be that focus, but to Danny, he said he's not going to be sorry if he upsets a few people there, and I think everybody's mind is on just that 3 points.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different variety. Obviously, I was there for just under 4 seasons really. Obviously, captain there as well, so it's a little bit different. But the focus is 3 points, and that's what we're aiming to do. We can't feel sorry for Kidderminster. Obviously they're having their struggles, and we've got different targets this season, and our target is to win the league. So all in the same boat, looking to win the game.
Taking aside your association with the club, a Boxing Day derby away from home seems right up your street.
Yeah, I do like the local derby clashes over the Christmas period. I like the back-to-back games that we play. Obviously at Kidderminster we had Hereford a couple of times, and Tamworth was Burton. So been involved in some good tussles. So yeah, it's right up my street, and looking forward to it.
Do you look forward to those more, knowing that it's going to be a physical battle as well as a football battle?
Yeah, definitely. I like the physical side of the game, as you're probably well aware. So let's make no bones about it. It's going to be a tough clash. Obviously, their league standing helps that equation out. So let's go there. Let's be physical and win the physical battle, and let's win the game.
Obviously, they're bottom. Is it probably the worst time of year to be facing a team bottom, because they might almost think, well, let's kickstart our season at Christmas and try and sort of put ourselves into life again?
Yeah, I think definitely. I've been in that situation myself where I've been in a struggling team before, and everything's against the team at the top of the league. We're expected to go there and win the game. Kidderminster will be not full of confidence, but they'll have no fear. So they're not expected to win. Everything's against us, but hopefully we can put that aside and continue our good form.
I'll ask Gary this, that Kidderminster, Torquay, the next 3 games for both Cheltenham and Forest Green.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Obviously, you're your man to know your stuff like that. Do you think it's a chance to, if you were to get 9 out of 9 and maybe then drop points, that's a bit of a psychological blow?
It is, but obviously it can work the other way around as well. Obviously they play Torquay twice and Kiddie once. But like I say, these teams at the bottom of the league got nothing to fear. I think Torquay probably are in a little bit of false position. I know they've got a lot of off-field problems, but they're not a bad side. I mean, we went over there and with 10 men and we're doing a job on them. But yeah, it can work the other way if we slip up. But I think there will be a slip up somewhere over Christmas. There always is. Let's hope it's not us, and go into the new year, on 62 points. Hopefully after the second Kidderminster game, and looking to propel our leads into the new year.
How do you go about preparing, sort of physically and mentally, for what's coming up? Obviously, you've got 2 games in 3 days, but you've obviously got Christmas Day beforehand. Yeah. This is probably not your first footballer's Christmas, but just tell us how it differs from, say, what you're from the average bloke will be doing.
Yeah, well, obviously the average bloke will be feet up now, a few wines and a few sherries over the Christmas period, and probably go back to work around 4th or 5th of January. Is where we're. Obviously we had yesterday off. It's felt quite nicely this year, because obviously the Saturday games are the Boxing Day and etc. And obviously our Wednesdays are our usual Wednesday off. But yeah, it's a lot different. Obviously I think it's all down to sacrifice. If we want to get into League Two and win this league, we've got to sacrifice our lifestyles, if you like, at the Christmas period especially. The game in between Boxing Day and New Year's usually the tricky one. The 28th, you've got to get mentally prepared for that. You can win Boxing Day, but 2 days later, 3 days later, you're back into action again. So it's a tough period, but we've got to be, we've got the squad capable of mentally preparing for it, and we are all looking forward to it.
Is the mental preparation perhaps, and the mental sort of sacrifice a bit more than the physical in many ways? Because once that Boxing Day game's out of the way, you do have a game in less than 48 hours.
Of course it is. I think the mental side is massive. We can't afford any players to drop off at this point of the season. We've done half a job. We've got halfway the campaign to go, and it's all about mental preparation as well as physical. We've got to look after ourselves on and off the pitch, as the gaffer keeps reiterating to us. And that aside from other teams, I think that the professionalism of what we've got, could be the telling factor in winning the league.
Yeah, when you signed, did you think you'd be sat down for your Christmas dinner with a brand new squad and 4 points clear top of the league? Was that beyond your wildest imagination?
It wasn't beyond, because obviously I knew what the club I was signing for, and I knew the manager I was signing for as well. And obviously the ambitions matched. So my ambitions were to be top of the league at this stage. How we've gone about it, obviously at the start of the season we had a bit of a slow start in terms of first half performances. We still have them every now and then. And obviously 9 points behind Forest Green, so we've done well to claw that back. And happy days that we're sitting top of the league. Thought I'd rather be in our situation than anyone else's. So at this moment in time, we're on target for what we're all looking for.
Just finally, we've had a new press box legend start in the last couple of weeks. And your dad Roy, he's quite critical of you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's my biggest fan, but he's also my biggest critic. He's quite honest with me after games, and I know myself if I had a bad game or can influence games. But yeah, I think he plays up to the crowd in the press box. I don't think you guys are. I think you guys like to give me a bit of stick as well. All banter aside, no, he's he loves coming to the games, and he's a connoisseur of my football especially. So I look forward to listening to his reports over the Christmas period.
Excellent. Cheers, mate.